Libra, this is Just with your October 14th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Libra, I'm going to tell you right now. So if some of you can relate to this, at least you'll know what's going on. Some of you may feel like you're in purgatory. Just have to say it. It's kind of what it's looking like to me. There may be some bad news, I have to say, Libra, that's coming up toward the end of the week, going into next week. You may have some bad news. Definitely hold on to your money. You may feel like you have to hold on to money. Money looks good, by the way, and I do see a new opportunity, new job coming in, new opportunity. Some of you may get on this new job, and by next week, you're like, what the hell did I do? What the hell did I do? You may just feel like you made a bad judgment call. And I feel that you're instantly not going to be happy about where you're working. This could be any area in your life. Doesn't have to just be work. But I feel like you're going to feel stuck in a situation. Okay. By next week, you will see if this energy shifts and changes. But right now, I do feel like you're going to feel like you're not happy with the situation. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a new job. It could be the job that you're in, or something that you're doing. For all of you, it could be different. But it was almost like it was just good a week ago. It's that type of thing, and everything changes on a dime. Some of you could some of you could be getting investigated. Background checks, investigations are coming up. Delays in final decisions. Some of you, you're in court. It's not going to go good for you. I'm sorry. If you have a court situation or a judgment, it is not going to go good for you. And right now we're in a very karmic time. So it could have something for some of you. It could have something to do with Saturn and Capricorn going direct with all those other energies. So for some of you, it could be that. I'm not an astrologer, but I definitely see things not going your way down the line. Now, it seemed to me at first as I was putting the cards down, this is not funny, by the way, but I'm just thinking of I was like, God damn, I wish I was a Libra. Then I kept pulling down. I was like, oh, well, I don't know about that, because you guys definitely are going through something karmic that you just may 100% feel like it's unfair, like you're being done wrong in some kind of way. And you're not happy about the situation. It can involve another person. I get female energy, so females could be making your life kind of hellish. You do have protection at the workplace, so it'll be up to you whether or not you just up and leave, because no one's getting rid of you. You just may feel like something is unfair, or you may just feel like someone's done you wrong. So it could be an actual person that's done you wrong, or a situation is unfair. You're not sure about how to deal with it. And you may, like I'm seeing a lot of signs, you may delay making a final decision or action towards something, because you're going to be so confused. It's like, what the hell just happened? It's one of those things like, what just happened? And it could throw you off. It really can throw you off, where you need a minute, maybe up to 2 weeks, before you can come to a clear decision as to what your next move should be. And as a result, you may, stop speaking to a lot of people. Like, you just need to take a break. Someone may do that to you out of the blue, like they just switch on you, Someone may just switch on you. You're not expecting it 100%. Someone can accuse you of something, but it's like broadcasted so other people are aware. It's not something that they just keep between the two of you. It's like they make it known to other people, and you may be embarrassed to some extent. So I just see also feeling like people are not empathetic towards you. People are not seeing things your way. And it's hard to, like I said, leave a situation, because you may realize it's not the most practical thing to do, to just up and leave. And it may be hard for you to get someone to be able to help you. And you may be, for some of you, in a very mundane sense, it could just be you needing to unload, and just, it could be some issues at work that's very mundane. And now you need to unload. And it could be something unfair, but it's not life threatening, or it's not, a disastrous situation, but it just may be that, this person did A, B, and C, and you're not happy about it. But, life goes on, and by next week, you'll be fine. For some of you, for others of you, it could be something quite major. And now you have to take a step back and you have to wait. And it could take a month up to 4 months before this is all resolved for you guys. Only time will tell. But I do see that you're coming up on energy that you may feel goes against you. There's some opposition here, is what I see. Absolutely. So just kind of, if it is happening to you, try to be as graceful as you can and just allow the situation to unfold naturally. I don't see you guys being irate or argumentative. I do see you kind of, again, being taken aback and being thrown off a bit and not saying anything about it. And I think that's the smartest action to take. Now let's look at, I'm still looking at these cards. It's like, wow, interesting. Okay, so let's look at the elements and see how people around you will be interacting with you based upon the elements. So if you're dealing with earth signs, I feel that earth signs will be a great addition, okay? They will help you immensely. I feel like some of you may get hired, or if you have a partner that is an earth sign, that is great. If you have two people that are earth signs, male and female, that's even better. Some good news is going to come when it comes to earth signs, and they will be able to help you through a situation that will last long term. If you're dealing with air signs, they may be the ones that are turning on you, some air signs. And trying to get them to own up to a situation, good luck, because they're not. You may find that it's hard to communicate with them as well. And you may be shocked, like I said, as to how they're approaching you, how they're talking to you. Their energy and attitude towards you could be, shocking. So be careful with that. But you may be able to get on the other side of a situation. Probably not right now, though. If you're dealing with water signs, I feel like they're a bit of a challenge. You may have been in a good place with a water sign. Now you guys are on the outs. They're either confused or you're confused as to how this all happened. And it's almost like it's so difficult to get back to a place where you're good again between one another. I feel like the water sign wants to, especially if it's a male energy, they probably want to, but they just don't know what the hell to do to fix it. And they may have done you completely wrong. So, both parties feel like the other person has some fault in the situation. So that's what makes it even more difficult to get to remedy the situation and get in a good place. Now, if you're dealing with fire signs, I feel like it's a good opportunity to, they're focusing on themselves. They're focusing on themselves. I would be shocked. And I think I said this to you guys. I just did your reading. I did the readings the other day, but I lost all the readings. So here I am doing them again. But the same energy persists. Is that fire signs would be very difficult to communicate, to reach them, to get them the care, they may just keep putting you off. I keep getting self-focused, self-interested with fire signs. They may be completely putting you off. Don't get offended. They're doing it to everyone. It's nothing personal. They're just really focusing on themselves. So let's look at love. Now, for some of you, there's definitely challenge with a love situation, and you're not even at a place where you can really speak on it. Excuse me. Someone could be watching you, stalking you, questioning you, but asking you silly questions, being very immature about a situation. Someone could have prejudged you or judging you completely wrong, talking about you to other people. And all you want really is something solid and stable, something that can grow. At one point, some of you may have had this with this person, or you had it in the past with someone, and you just want that again. Either you want you guys to work things out in a real sort of way, or you want something real, someone that that you're going to be with them for the rest of your days. I feel that this situation is going to come to a head. Some of you may be breaking up or getting a divorce, and you may be confused, or someone's confused as to how you got here. Like, how the hell did this get to a whole divorce? How the hell did we get to this place? And if you're a Libra man, this could come to you like you're really shocked. You didn't expect it to get here because you may have felt like we can get on the other side of this, we can work this out. But it's difficult with this woman that you're dealing with, the woman in your life. She could be very difficult at this time. I don't feel like she's being manipulating. I think that she's emotionally holding back, or the same love that she once had may not be there the way it used to be. And it's hard to kind of get her to communicate. It's hard to make her understand where you're coming from. Some of you may feel like I'm just going to cut the situation out, but you don't want to do that, so cut it out. You don't want to lose this love. You don't want to lose this person. So, but there could have been a third party which came in and interfered in the situation, and someone could have done their homework and found out that somebody's pregnant, or that you've had somebody else and you've had this person for a long time, and now trying to fix something is going to be very difficult to do, and you may feel like the situation is not fair, maybe because in the past they cheated and you guys got through it. Maybe you got through some issue together in the past, and it's like, well, why can't we get through this now? And that will be something that you're kind of not seeing coming. And I would have to say, for those of you in relationships that can relate to this, you're not in a good place with your relationship. You're on the brink of losing your relationship or losing your marriage. You're at the brink of getting a divorce with this person because they probably cannot see the forest from the trees this time around. It's like, no. I feel like there's going to be some type of communication, some type of talk. I also see two people who are at odds and who on two different sides of the spectrum. Someone who's very self-focused and they have good things coming to them, like life is working out for them. Meanwhile, you may be a bit curt, short. And that's for the male energy here. So for some of you Libra women, you're doing okay. You're fine. You feel like a lot of good things are coming to you, but this male energy is very resentful, curt, short. I don't think you give a damn. I don't think you really give a damn. Libra men, I don't think this woman gives a damn. She may be trying to talk to you if you aren't open to it. Not to say that she doesn't care at all, but that emotion isn't available for her right now. Let's just say that. But there's going to be a major decision that you need to make. Do you stay or do you go? Do you give this another chance or you don't? Somebody's going to come back to the other person needing to communicate. Somebody may not be open to it because, again, when I say this energy coming up for next week is going to be nasty, it's just somebody feels completely done wrong. And the other person doesn't know how to fix it. And it's that major decision of, do we stay, do we go? Maybe someone tabling this and deciding to parlay a decision until later would be good. We're approaching Mercury retrograde. So anyone deciding to break up or get a divorce and this and that, you will either regret it or you'll be back together. So major decisions when it comes to areas of love. If those of you who are single, you will meet someone. You may feel like this person is extremely immature. Like they're no match for you. I just get somebody's no match for you. They're not a match for you because they're not on your level. Okay. And some of you, if you're single, if you start dealing with someone, you may quickly realize that, oh shit, they got a lot of baggage. They got a lot of stuff that they need to get taken care of. Or some of you are just not ready because you have a lot of stuff that you need to take care of. And so somebody at first, they were very open and wanting to kind of get to know you and develop this relationship, and now they just cut you off, especially if you're dealing with a Gemini. They may just cut you off completely, and you're just not sure what the hell went on. The way that someone's going to do something to you, you may feel like this is just not right. It's not fair. I don't deserve this. You didn't have to do it that way. It's like that type of thing. And someone could be circling back around to you now that they've done you wrong in some kind of way. I don't think that you would be quite open to it just yet. You're really confused. You need a little bit more convincing. But there will be this very strong connection. So that's what makes it tough, because you truly love them and they love you too. Or there's a very mutual connection between the two of you. So that makes it kind of tough to just say we're done and that's it. So in the love extended, we're going to look at this relationship and find out if you guys are going to work things out down the lines. And we're going to see not just this week, but past this week, if things are going to work out and what this person's actions towards you will be. excuse me, what are they challenged by completely? What are they hung up on? What can't they get over? What are they not telling you deep down inside? And we're also going to look at you Libra singles and find out what's going on in your love life, not just this week, of course, but down the line, and see if there's someone coming through and how things will work out with the two of you. So if you're interested in that, click that link below and we can get started with the rest of this love reading. For those of you who would like something personal with me, click that link to my website and you can set something up for yourself. If you would like to share, please do so in the comment section below because I would love to hear from you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.